This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 29, Whetstone.
She's probably crying now.
Wait, when everybody's awake, would we hear her crying?
Would you be audibly crying, Ryan?
To the point of last time when she screamed, but it's pretty noticeable.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of gets up around the same time, except for Nork and maybe
Okay,
Tyrker.
because, the only sensitive thing he has is when somebody's crying, no matter what gender they are, he feels really bad. Screams of pain are fine, but crying, he just can't stand it.
Yeah, I guess Ryan is crying and everybody else is just kind of like either gasping or screaming awake. And it is...
Before I talk to Ash, can I, go over to her real quick?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what happened? Are you alright? He sounds like a totally different person.
And just kind of looks a bit shocked to see that, I'm just asking that. And I'm like, it was just a bad dream.
It's like, oh
Well,
man, you scared me. Oh, do you need anything? Do you need some water? He pours out his water skin, it's like, do you need some food? Are you hungry?
need some water. Thank you.
Yeah. He gives her the water and sort of gives her space and just backs up with his hands up, like, what do I do? What's wrong?
Thing. It was just a very, very emotional dream. One of those that kind of real emotionally.
Do you want to talk about it? I mean, with one of your pals. I don't really know you, but I can wake one of them up if they're not up yet. You can tell he's talking really fast, he's panicked. He doesn't know what to do.
It just has something to do with my upbringing, well, lack thereof, and then seeing someone maybe related to me.
Yeah, I had a really weird dream too. I wonder if it's this weird spot we're in or something. Hey Ash, yep, get your butt over here.
Is it morning time?
Yeah, it's morning time.
Nice. Ash is just kind of quietly, he's sitting kind of by the pond, cross-legged, just eating a little breakfast and just staring into the water, not really listening to anyone.
Okay. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh jeez, again?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
As you start looking into the pond and just letting your mind wander, you swear you see a very lovely looking face.
Ash, get your butt over here. He's just screaming.
Can I hear them, or is this
No.
I don't know.
Nope. You can't
Oh.
can't hear them. There's something enchanting going on.
Oh, bad. Am I able to choose to do something, or is it got control of me, or?
You can choose to either follow it. I mean, it's just it may take a little bit of strength to get away from there.
Can I talk to it?
Yeah, you can talk to it.
I'm gonna look at the figure and say, "Who are you?"
Come closer and find out.
I'm good over here, actually.
And you see, like, kind of in the middle of this pond, like a womanly figure just kind of like bob out of the water and then sink back down.
Whoa, okay. I'm gonna look at the rest of the party and be like, "Did you guys see that?"
And kind of like you just came out of a tunnel, like all their noise suddenly comes back into your reality.
Whoa.
I don't know. It's just shouting her name for the past, like, I don't know. What the heck
There-
were you doing?
There's a lady in the water.
Oh, great. More creepy things. Well, the last water thing was true. I guess I'll check it out. Where's your weird religious friend?
I don't know what you mean by that, actually.
Hey, weird halfling dude with the water and the rock. Get over here. I don't
Nork's
even-
still asleep. Nork's like snoring.
Nork,
he's
Nork
asleep.
is out.
He just like sighs. Hey, weird elf dude with the weird trees. Get over here. He's just calling at anybody, like, take care of this for me. I don't know what to do. Like a child.
Kind of our child compared to the rest of the group.
Oh, he definitely is. That's part of the aspect.
That's so great.
Tirker,
What
do you?
is it you need?
Hey, pal. You know, the girl's upset, and now Ash is seeing crazy ladies in the river. You wanna help me out?
Ash, don't look or talk to the women in the river.
Sure.
And you can deal with Rayan's cry.
Yeah, water women aren't exactly my type anyway. He like gestures at his like slightly burning hair.
Did you just say deal with? That was rude. He just
Yep.
Just deal with the crying one.
Yep. What do you expect me to do, anyways? It's not like Rayan wants me to comfort her.
Yeah, whatever, heartless jerk. He just mutters that, and then he's like, so, weird ladies in the river, your halfling friend's still asleep, and I still don't know who any of you are.
And Nork's kind of rolling over and like,
You find Herbertus like resting right next to you, and also Khalees.
Ash, when less crazy stuff happens, we need to talk. And sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
it's okay. Nork just looks at Herberta and probably laying right next to Herberta's back, and then snuggled up. Also next to Herberta is Khalees. Nork's like, well, that's the most calm I've seen that critter. Oh, everybody's already awake. Sorry, you should have gotten me up.
I tried. He just smiles like, are you serious right now?
And you survey your companions. Rayan may have stopped crying at this moment. I'll let her decide. Nilkis looks.
She's kind of sniffling and trying to hold it together, but I'd imagine it's not doing so good.
Give me.
Can he try to like make her laugh or do like something stupid?
There's always a performance check.
Yeah. Oh my god, he failed miserably.
What were you trying to do? Like, what were you trying to make her laugh with?
Oh, gosh, I don't even know. Like, just something really stupid. Like, I don't know, like some weird card magic trick or something, because he has like playing cards. Like, oh look, the cards behind your ears. Something really dumb for the bad roll.
I'm thinking it's probably a queen, and you somehow drop it in such a way it might make Rianne start crying more. What do you think, Rianne?
The dress or the outfit on the card kind of reminds her of the woman in the dream,
Mm-hmm.
and she just starts bawling again.
No, what the heck? He just starts flailing around. It's like, God, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Milkus,
Oh,
what did you do to make Rayanne upset?
I was trying to cheer her up.
wasn't her
Oh, wasn't? Oh.
dream.
Oh, what's going on?
Like,
I had
look,
another dream with that woman.
really bad at this. Somebody please cheer up. I gotta talk to this guy. He sort of like pats Ash on the back and tries to escape the situation.
Nork's gonna go over and just sort of try and comfort Rayanne a bit.
Turns around and just slightly says, "Thank you, thank you."
Dream I've had of her.
What? Who is this now?
It sounds like it's kind of like a dream of my mother, I think. And the
Oh,
thing is, a last dream before this one, weird woman, she just looked familiar. I don't remember her name. Well, I don't remember seeing her face, but it looked familiar. She looked at me and then she said, "Daughter?" And that's when I ended up screaming. This dream, it was pleasant. She hugged me, she had tea with me, and she's like, "You?" And I'm like, "Okay, you do realize there were some times when I was a kid, I contemplated, well, I thought, I'm gonna die today." Sudden, I hear Tangle's laugh. The scene just changes completely. It's back to the fiery scene with her, and she's like really crazy. And she's like, "I finally found you."
yeah, jeez. Well, well, it's not real. Don't
It
don't worry
scares.
about it right now. Don't worry about it. I mean, just try and.
This is the second dream involving her and also Tangle too. Tangle was in in the first dream too.
Tangle's messing with you. I mean, I think we've already figured out that this Tangle fellow is nothing but bad news. Um, obviously, obviously, this thing, whatever Tangle is just
Imagine, if you would, a black void with a booming laughter.
yeah, it doesn't sound pleasant. I think uh, I think you need to keep make sure you keep yourself away from Tangle as much as possible.
I don't think we'll have too much luck finding those pieces now, too, considering the last time they were talking about, Tangle talking to them.
When it comes to those pieces, I think we have it handled somewhat.
Try to sniffle up as much as she can, just try drying up. Because she's just like, "I'm sorry, it's morning."
And Nark's just gonna, while talking, is gonna be getting out some little pouches and some tiny little jars of some food and spices and things, and sort of mixing up a cold, no cook type of comforting dish, and say, here, have some of this. It's pretty good. I used to I learned to make it when I was little, and I mean, it's pretty easy to make. It's nothing too fancy, but have some food.
And she's just grabbing it just quietly, and she's like, "Thank you."
And we're gonna pan off to Nilkus and Ash. You guys kind of sneak off a little bit a ways.
Yeah.
Are you still near the pond, or do you like Ash?
No, we would have I feel like closer to like out of like the weird foresty area, I feel like just
Yeah.
out of it.
Okay.
On the way out of the clearing, real quick, Ash is gonna dump a little bit of water from his water skin on the stone as kind of like a last, like, hey, thanks for not killing us.
He's
And
gonna try and do the same.
then kind of walk like, I don't know, 30 feet out and
Uh,
back into the normal place.
okay. So the act of putting more water on the stone invigorates both of you. You guys feel a little healthier.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice, especially after yesterday.
And you find. Are you looking for another clearing, or just like out of earshot?
Just, yeah.
Just kind of like the weird air, weird feeling. Just normal feelings are good.
So you wait. So you walk far enough to feel normal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Yeah. I'll just. Yeah. You do it.
Okay.
I was gonna have you roll something, but I'm like, nah.
He's like, hey, mind telling me what's up with this whole thing? I could tell you were fighting to kill me, and don't think I didn't notice that you were in the best condition beforehand either.
I just, you probably don't have to do like insight or anything. Like Ash is not like trying to hide anything. He just looks kind of like tired, but like kind of thoughtful. He's
It's
like,
like, go on.
if you were a slaver, you would have killed me, or I'd be in chains right now.
Well, were you a slave, or one of them?
Not myself, but it was kind of my job, my duty to keep them from enslaving my people. And it just happens that most of them are from Orzag.
Well, what do you
So I
plan
just
to do
kinda,
about them?
well, I mean, especially when I get back home, I'm gonna go back to fighting slavers, but I guess I was wrong.
I saw that anger in your eyes when you were fighting me.
Yeah,
Don't you let a single one live.
thanks. I won't. But
And I'll be
yeah,
ticked if you lose to anyone, because one day we're gonna fight when we're both top game and have a rematch.
sounds like a good plan. Yeah, but man, you really gave me a good butt kick in there. That was impressive.
No, you would have beat me. He regretted saying that, but he said it.
Anyways, what, like, he just kind of came out of nowhere, and yeah, I'll own up to that. My bad for initiating that. But what's your deal? What are you doing here?
Yeah, well, I'm in with a shady crowd, so I don't really blame you. I was told that a girl, Rayanne, was a part of this whole job thing, that she was doing it with me, so I figured, they'd know where. I guess it's a she. I didn't know what gender Rayanne was, but yeah, I was sent here, and it's not really the type of job I'm used to.
Yeah, you'll have to ask her more about that. I mean, I linked up with this group to drive out some kobolds that attacked some refugees, and man, things really went downhill from there.
I'm actually pretty ticked. Who the heck sends me out to look at a treasure chest in a house? That's not my kind of deal.
You don't know?
Well, these aren't my type of jobs. Like I said, I'm in a kind of shady business.
I mean, as long as it's not slavers, then
I'm around them. And the problem is, if anyone has any sort of a bounty or, say, is a slave themselves and a runaway, if I'm seen with them, I'm either going to lose my eye or one of my fingers, if not many.
mm,
Got pretty strict rules, but what's your whole group about? You got a tree hugger, you got some weird halfling dude who likes to throw water on rocks.
to be perfectly honest, I don't know. I've only met this group a couple days ago when a Kobold army attacked the refugee camp. So yeah, no, I don't know much better than you do, but they have treated me all right and helps me stay alive. So that's pretty good.
Power in numbers, you guys should stick together, not split up too much.
Yeah, no, you don't have to tell me that twice.
Well, we cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
Alright. He gives a normal handshake this time.
Uh,
And let's
Ash
head
will
back.
return the original handshake that was
Oh,
offered.
he's surprised by that, and he's like, "Oh, nice. All right. Well, I'll get everyone around next time we go to a bar. How about that?"
Deal.
Nice.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special episode of Where the Wild Things Roll. My name is John, and I will be your host and DM for this 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast set in the world of Ravarna. This podcast might be a tad different from others you've listened to. The two players will be my 12-year-old son, Kinnick, and my 10-year-old daughter, Kaylee, as they learn to play D&D through their very first campaign. We will pick up with our adventurers as they finish their time at Paduke's Adventurers Guild, as they take their practical exams in dungeoneering, magical beasts, weapons and armor, puzzle solving, diplomacy, history of the world, and magical cause and effect before they are set out into the world. Can our two adventurers pass their classes and become full-fledged members of the Adventurers Guild? You'll have to tune in and find out next time on Where the Wild Things Roll.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.